get there faster with a set wing.
Yo, Vault Hunter. So that road will take you right to the Holy Broadcast Center. Watch out for those so-called...
Sorry for the black screen. Give me a sec. What up? Backed out of what? I'm just streaming.
Gods, what I hear, Tyreen Calypso's the star of the show. Her brother Troy runs the cult's propaganda.
How's it going?
They both suck. Just saying.
I haven't felt too great today.
I just kind of woke up.
Ugh, I hate the Calypso twins so much.
What up, Jonathan?
They conned the bandits of Pandora with promises of death cars and meat storms and blood saunas. Good stuff.
How did you get it?
I mean, even my clan fell for it.
I guess it
finally worked.
I guess I have to game share someone else and game share you again. I don't know how that works. But...
I used to have one just like that.
They added some really good mechanics.
You know where to find me.
Is it just to kill that guy? I got some really good guns now. Like a Scar looking.
What are you playing?
Borderlands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play? Oh
No,
shit, sorry, my fucking intro to the game is so loud. Holy crap. I don't even know if you heard that, but for me it was like...
That was super loud, yeah.
Nah, yeah, that was really loud.
It like almost hurt my ears, it was so loud. Because I have my game audio turned down, so my TV's turned up to balance it out. And I hate every fucking Gearbox game that they've made like that. Always has the... And just slap the screen with a noise. Like that Irish YouTuber, Jacksepticeye, who always like does like the slap thing and just puts a loud slap effect at the start of every video.
I don't watch anyone on YouTube except for like you and myself.
That's a lie.
Like weird channels. They make
what? Say, I know you watch frickin' Steve.
Oh yeah, Steve MRE.
Yeah.
Alright, I forgot I'm going melee.
His stuff is very soothing to listen to. In a weird way.
The Undertaker's foul reign of Underterror is over.
Are you just at the beginning of the game?
Yep.
That's for damn sure.
How you doing?
Pandora is a
Same
safer
mission
place
I'm
now,
doing.
thanks to you, Vault Hunter.
Mission is that?
Cult following.
Oh.
I think it's like the second main one.
I did mad side missions. I would have been done with it by now. Every side mission I come across, I just like to do.
That's how I played at the start.
You have multiple characters, right?
I'm getting close to having 2 level 50s, although they are the same characters, so it doesn't mean anything.
That's a grind, though. I'm not gonna have that. That's a grind.
It's not that bad getting to max level in this game.
Yeah.
It was way more of a grind in BL2. As soon as you hit like level 35, 36, it just was like, grind. Fucking crash landed into the farming fields. It's like, oh shit, I didn't know I was playing Farming Simulator 2017.
Mission giver? Bad reception. Oh, right. That's that claptrap one. I was thinking of Potion Seller when I saw that.
120.
Potion seller. I need your strongest potions. My
Oh, somebody sent a little emoji. Swag killer.
That was me.
How come it didn't
I
show
wanted
up?
to like it, but I don't know how to like the.
Nothing. You just follow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm not on YouTube anymore because I got a
The new
copyright strike.
guidelines?
Yeah, I got a copyright strike, and now I can't stream anymore. So I gotta stream on YouTube and then upload the videos from Twitch to YouTube.
You can fight. Was it an actual copyright strike or was it like some bullshit that someone?
Nah, it was a real one.
You can fight it, but like it would take a while. I doubt YouTube like even listens to the creators anymore.
No questions asked.
Where you going, boy? I'll run up on you. Yeah.
Have some money. Now why not spend it? Support local business. Sell to markets. Get the fun shots for your gunshots at Doctor's Edge Portable Clinic.
What character did you pick, Jonathan?
Gunner. I told you I was gonna choose Gunner.
Nim?
Yeah.
That's the only character I have level 50.
She's a really good character.
Yep. I like her.
She's kinda the least buildy character, though. I mean, for late game, there's only like a couple of good ways that you can make her character useful. Some builds, and I mean, this happens with a lot of the characters, like 3 out of the 6 legendary class mods each character has are remotely useful. And then the other ones are just like, why would you ever equip this? It's like one where if Fl4k gets a kill, it revives his pet. And it's like your pet's basically invulnerable to dying if you're doing a pet build, so why the fuck would you even need that?
Bring me the second war machines you find out in the wild, and I'll make them available for you to catch a ride. That's a beefy
I just got this shield that when I crouch, it gives me another shield.
No, it just projects your shield as a shield wall.
That sucks. Wait, does that do more than... Oh, wait, that might be weird.
What it allows you to do is if you're playing in a group of people, it lets you block damage to other people with your shield, instead of it just being only for you. Granted, that is still beneficial, because I mean, crouching lowers your hitboxes. Its most usefulness is when you're sliding,
Yep, that's literally what I'm doing right now.
But again, it's better for team play.
Now drive it back to the
Because that's really what it's designed for.
Oh, that lag.
I was using a build like that with Hyro. With my Flax. He was being run-in Flak, and I was just being the tanky back Flak.
Let's hunt.
I would just sick the Skag out and then just use explosive weapons. And just sit there and crouch with a bipoded chain gun.
I've been loving this shotgun recently that I have. I don't know what it's called. It's like a purple shotgun I bought from last store. And it allows me to shoot once, but like it's only one bullet, and sometimes I get a second bullet, and it's like a incendiary shell. So it's like a free.
That's your skill tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's the skill in the green skill tree. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives you a chance to shoot ammo for free.
Yeah.
And on the free shot, it adds incendiary
I have
ammo.
discovered a COV statue. Know anything about
Or
it?
it adds incendiary effect. It's actually not that strong of an effect. It only becomes really strong when you can combine it with the skill in the red skill tree where scoring a critical hit does incendiary as well. That's the build I'm running on my Moes that I was playing. I was doing
those pictures of me into
the 3D scanner thing. Then we can start printing out the statues that look like me instead.
one build that you can do if you don't care about magazine size is basically speed loader Moes, or what I refer to it as is just assault rifle does splash damage build is basically the best one, because it focuses on going to the bottom of the blue tree, getting the 1 point skill in the red tree that gives you the incendiary on headshot, and then you use a purple class mod that gives you scorch and RPMs from the green skill tree. And it gives you another bonus to the incendiary on critical hit, and gives you a bonus to redistribution, the skill that gives you ammo regen for getting a critical hit. And you can have all of those top end skills active at once. If you don't want to go all the way down each tree, you can just go down to the first point skill in both the green and the red. Hopefully in the future, they do add level increase updates. Because if Moes had 5 more skill points, her character would be almost broken.
They're probably gonna add it.
Hopefully.
So there was that.
That's what they've done in like every Borderlands game, so.
Yeah, I would say that the most useless tree on Moes is probably the red skill tree in terms of a late game build, but it can also be good.
No.
Depends if you want fire rate or high damage. And fire rate tends to matter more in the late game because the weapons you're using already have high base, and it's not about dealing 30% more gun damage that will help a whole lot.
Do I need money in this game?
Yes.
Only if I want to buy guns.
No, you need money for buying capacity increase, like backpack, like ammo, max ammo capacity. Like if you wanted to increase the amount of assault rifle ammo you could carry, doesn't increase the magazine size, but it increases your total ammo capacity.
Yeah.
And those go, like, they all start out at like 1,000 by default, and then they go up to like millions once you get further.
Yep.
But the money scales up, so as much as that sounds like a lot, I can show you the trick that I taught Hyro like 3 to 4 days ago, which is there's an enemy in this game that drops like a money barrel in high difficulty, and if you turn the difficulty really, really high, you can sit there with your level 1 pistol from like the very beginning of the game, and you can just shoot at this barrel that drops money every single time you hit it with a bullet. And you can literally hit that barrel for like 15 minutes straight with the level 1 pistols, and it doesn't break it, because it's got like 100,000 HP or something. And that is not an exploit or a glitch. That is literally just the way that that stuff works. Me and Hyro did it to get the maximum capacities on our characters. It's not necessary. Have you ever played any other Borderlands games?
Yeah, I played Borderlands 2.
The life lead from you.
I played one, but not the
You every part of me.
You know, like, how to farm legendaries and stuff like that, right?
Yes. Oh, depending on... Did it change from... It didn't change, right? Or did it change? Because they added...
Oh, yeah.
Right? This thing is really slow now. Item score. I don't know. I know what item score kind of means, but it's really...
To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Weapons with a higher item score are not always better.
Yeah.
Like a single shot Jacob's revolver can have a higher item score than a masher, even though a masher is vastly superior to a normal Jacob's revolver. A masher, in case you're wondering, is a Jacob's revolver that shoots, I think, 5 or 6 bullets at once instead of 1 bullet at a time. It shoots basically like a shotgun at the cost of having... No.
Just regular shotgun rounds?
It's not even like a shotgun round thing, it's just... It was like an old school type of Borderlands weapon from Borderlands 1 that 2 in the pre-sequel didn't have. It's basically just a revolver that functions like a shotgun, but is super accurate. You can actually use it at like medium to long range and still hit with 2 to 3 pellets at a time, because the pellets go in like almost a perfect circle.
Guess which one's still standing, bro? Death to mountains!
They're very good. One of the legendary... One of the best legendaries in the game is a version of a masher that's called the Maggie, which is, again, just a revolver that acts like a shotgun, but it has... The Maggie has the benefit of not having as much negative damage, so the Maggie at like level 50 with good parts on it has basically like 500 times 6 damage on every hit, and an assault rifle of the same level does around 350 to 490 or so it's ridiculous. And if you get good at the trigger finger action with Jacobs, a lot of Jacobs pistols fire almost as fast as you can pull the trigger. Of course, it's still limited by your fire rate, but you have to be able to press the button 9 times in a second. I can do that. And I'm not saying that as like a joke thing either. Hyro knows that I can shoot them at the max fire rate.
Have you broken any remotes doing that?
No, because of the way that I don't press down with each input. I sort of just put the right trigger in between my fingers at the right way, and I sort of just vibrate the controller in my hands. That's how people do hyper tapping in like
firefight.
In like Tetris and stuff like that. If you've ever seen classic Tetris.
Yeah.
Hyper tapping is done that way. I just never knew that that was until people put a name on it. I always did that when I was a kid.
You are a prime physical specimen.
That's why I'm not a masher.
Oh, come on.
Because it's not, you're not pressing each input with your thumb. You're just moving the controller in such a way that your thumb is staying in pretty much the same place. And the button's just going up and down underneath your thumb. The trigger is a little bit more difficult to do that with for some people, but it's all about just getting your hand in a comfortable position. For me, it's because I have lanky fingers, so I can spam bullets like crazy.
Now that is the kind of clan I can get behind. When the Calypsos see my golden visage, they're gonna be
I have pretty
pissed.
small fingers, I think. Jesus
You know,
Christ.
someday
Yeah,
I'll
he
give
has
you
like
a
my
full
size
and
fingers.
we'll keep the another go, but for now, I'm really good rolling
My
with
size
you and
hands.
smashing the COV into dust. Anyway, thanks for your help, and come see me when you have a chance.
Actually, I haven't used it in a while. Yeah.
I got really good at it because my pre-sequel build for my Jack, when I got to max level, I would do the hollow dome and I would do in the Claptrap DLC, there's like an arena and you can set it to the max difficulty, and I cleared that entire difficulty in one go with my Jack using semi-automatic yeah. Semi-auto bullet spam would just all just.
What up, my bandit orphans? God Queen Tyrene coming at you live from the HBC.
God Queen
We're streaming,
Tyrene.
you're screaming, and we're all preparing to get into the Great Vault. Got some new converts today, and guess what? They brought us the secret vault map. If that doesn't earn them a special place in the family, I don't know what does. But first, I want to get real for a second.
The thing that actually ends up hurting when I bullet spam for long is actually the area right in, like the tendons in my elbow. Like that area is really tight when I do it because of how I hold the controller to shake it to make the thing go up and down. I mean, it depends on the situation. It really does. Normally, I'm holding the controller, like, without even having my middle fingers above the right triggers. Which to a lot of people is weird. I only ever move my fingers up if I need them in that situation.
So do I. I don't hold them.
If I need to claw, like, because I use classic Borderlands controls, I don't use the controls that this game starts you with standard. So my D-pad is for swapping weapons, and with certain builds I will use my pointer finger to press the D-pad in a different direction. That's how I used to double shot in the pre-sequel with the Fl4k so well and still be moving around. It's also why I like putting the jump button as L1, because I can press the jump button as L1 with my middle finger while still doing claw. I've even, in some games, I've even gone as far as bringing my ring finger up to press the trigger.
What the fuck?
I kind of want to change
Because
my
I have
jump
long
button.
ass fingers. That's actually like my ring finger when I do that, and I have the controller at the base of my palms like most people would, like where it's like resting in your fingers. I can put my ring finger up there, and my ring finger still has overhang. Like it still overhangs by at least 1/4 of an inch over the trigger when I bring it up that high. I could even hit the right or left trigger with my pinkies if I wanted to, just because my hands are long enough. My fingers are. Which is funny because I'm only like 5'3", so I just have really big, lanky ass fingers. I played bass in school, and that's one of the reasons why, because I was one of the only people that could actually hold it. And still have like enough finger strength to press down the like heavy nickel wound strings on a bass.
If you're ever looking for a masher though, they're Jacob's manufacturer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, oh.
Alright, time to welcome the Sun Smashers into our family. We'll post the vid later, along with some new Let's Plays. Signing off for now. Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Stupid ass
Perfect
shit.
live stream from our infallible God Queen Tyreen. The holy broadcast center opens once again to hear your sins and receive your skins. I'll put it to good use. Welcome to Dr. Z's Mods and Meds.
God Queen Tyreen coming at you live from us.
HTC.
HBC.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Holy
fancy.
Broadcast Center.
All these guns are...
Bubba dubba dub bub. Bub bub.
Wow. Meat thief.
Meat. I need to get that echo log on every character with the one where Creed goes, "Can do." And the guy is like, "You can't stop shouting the word blood." And he's like, "Can do." And then he's like, something, something, something. I can't remember what the inside says. And then he goes, "Blood nightmare." Why are they making a DLC for Ava? Make a DLC for Krieg where he is a playable character and also the main character in the DLC.
Hopefully they add more than just 2 characters this time around.
I doubt it. There's not enough room on the character select screen.
I don't know, you put them in the back.
Yeah, but then when you swap over to them, how is it gonna show them? It's not like Marvel Ultimate or something. Just stand them in line more. Can we get like a Tiny Tina robot to play as? Like a robot Tiny Tina, like Noodle from Gorillas?
Invincible! I have no blood, so I'm taking
Noodles is a little Asian, right?
Yeah, it's the Asian girl, but she is an android in like later editions of Gorilla. Like in the Stylo video, if you've ever seen Gorilla's Stylo, where they're like driving in the car down the highway.
You had a bad idea!
That's my best friend yet.
I'm doing a melee flash because I'm fun.
I'll be right back.
Yep. My fight money. I'm a fun person to watch. I just press R1.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Got distraction. How are you guys still alive? What?
Got a melee. Finished them off with melee.
I'm not talking about you.
I'm saying, the enemies you're fighting, right?
No, I mean, I finished this row of enemies already, and another row just came up.
Yep.
I like this little Scar rifle I have right now.
What is it called? Oh, is it a Vladov?
No, it's a Doisy carbine.
You can check. No, that's when you look at the item card, right? You see the bottom right where it says like COV, Jacobs, TDOR.
It's a Jacob.
Jakin. It's a Jakin. Yeah. Is it fully auto or is it
Nah,
semi?
fire.
Yeah.
It's really like especially headshots.
Yeah, crits are what make Jacobs. They sacrifice space damage for a higher crit multiplier.
Especially with the gunner's ability to make you get one free bullet in shooting yourself. You can get a headshot. It's gonna be my new game and grinding on the daily.
Maybe later on you can do like a co-op playthrough if you want.
With our characters?
Yep. No, with different ones. You can try out like Zane or
Whole
something.
another character?
Yeah. They all play super, super ultra different.
I do want to try, yeah, what it's called. I want to try
Sell me the ability.
the Siren.
He's alright.
Or the Beastman, so I heard the Beastman is kind of nice.
Perfection.
Shit.
Did you come all this way for that
Thing's
buzz-ass
full,
map
but I
where you
didn't
just
get to
here
sell
see
the
me?
stuff that I wanted
Didn't
to
know you were such a
sell.
super fan. Oh, you missed the show? Oh, right.
I
But you're all
hate
like,
that.
what's up with those hugs?
No.
Well, it's something I do. Check out the screens.
Oh my
Oh.
god, stop doing those hand motions. They're so disgusting. Did you beat the second boss yet?
Oh, what's the second boss?
The one after Shiv?
So I offered
I'm putting together this girl that in the head.
Oh, so yeah, you did beat the guy with the music, right?
Yeah, the guy with the music I beat him.
Mm.
Gods don't negotiate. I love it. Love it. Like I said, that map is
I'm at the
busted, so go ahead and take it.
quest.
I'll swing by later to pick it up.
Well, I just killed him, but now I'm waiting for the dialogue to finish because I gotta teleport back to the other area. turn it in.
You just killed the dude that I killed?
Yep.
You're
I knew you'd find the map
aren't you
killer.
level like
Bring
7?
it back, and
Yep.
don't let it out of your sight. I lost it once. I won't
Close to
lose it
being
again.
level 8 or just level 7?
Right there to being level 8.
Mm.
Not even, like, less than a bar. Since I've done most of the side quests, I know which ones to do and not do. But I still recommend doing all of them. Even if you don't do them all at once, you can do them all like later on when they scale to your character at level 50. That's what I did. I got my character level 50 and then I started doing the side quests that I didn't complete on my first playthrough. Because there's a lot of them. And a lot of them are like bosses and unique enemies. But if I wouldn't have done that thing where I did all the side quests, I would have missed out on a lot of bosses, and I wouldn't say a lot, but a couple of bosses.
I kind of want to do them while I'm like... You said they scale to your level, so if I'm level 50, they'll all be level 50?
Yep.
Mm.
But I still recommend doing them while, because some of them have drop really good legendaries. And some of them just give good XP.
Can you still not upgrade weapons in this game?
It's not over yet.
To get better one.
Good luck getting that map back. Don't go anywhere near.
They need to add that.
Really got the map?
That would be a nice thing.
Yes, Firehawk. A successful hunt.
Just Lilith is fine.
You got the map? Nice. So, did you see any of my sun smashers?
Can I
And
use
why do you
these in
smell
the
like
virtual
dust and
world?
skin?
Yes, I can.
Your clan is dead. Tyreen Calypso slaughtered them. It was unnatural.
Damn it! I never told them. No. Sun smashers never cry. If Tyreen Calypso wants a blood feud, she's got
I like how
one.
I can see, you can see all my achievements, so they're always popping up on the screen.
Nope.
The COV was dangerous. It's even worse than I thought.
You can see what I'm
You
doing
got the
too.
map.
Yeah, you just
I'd
reached
ever
level
see
8
this thing
and you're
again.
Beastmaster.
It's not just a map, though. We use this to open the other vaults on Pandora. Every vault needs its key.
I gotta go back and grab all these weapons.
Not really shooting enemies.
Well, let's take a look. It's been a long time.
I wonder if my food got here. Hold on.
It's not charged. Let me take care of that. Damn, it's not working. Something's wrong. I should be able to charge it. We need help. There's only one person on this planet who knows how this Iridian tech works. Cr4sh3d. She's got a dig site on the other side of the valley. Take the map to her. I'll catch up when I can. Have to track down a few loose ends for our ship.
Wait, what the fuck? Huh? Oh no, I already got the cars. I'm stupid. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Did I just find a glitch to skip part of the story? I was like, oh no, never
Hey,
mind.
superfan! You sure you picked the right team? I mean, I get it. We all grew up wanting to be vault hunters.
Shut up,
But I'm
Irene.
not a follower like you. I'm a god. And my followers will do anything I ask.
I'm a god.
Here, quick demo. Hey, you! Cut off your favorite leg.
Oh, Tyreen!
I didn't say both. He cut off both. Now he's trying to stand on his stumps. One sec. They just taste better when they're
God
afraid.
Queen.
What was my point?
Irene.
Oh, right. My followers will die for me. And when it's your turn, I'll let you know. Now run along, superfan. Fix that map for me. Those vaults are mine.
Hello, person trampling my valuable and irreplaceable dig site. May I help you?
You must be Tanis.
I am. You must be Lilith's new Vault Hunter. And you found the map. I suppose congratulations are in order. That was it. Well, let me take a look. While I examine this unimaginably complex and priceless alien artifact, you may wait outside and steal anything not nailed down. I need to use you as a sounding board for my hypotheses. Please do not confuse it for conversation. As I suspected, Tyreen Calypso is a siren. She seems to feed on the life force of others, and clearly her cult is her food source for now. The vaults hold unimaginable power, you know, but I shudder to think of what might happen if the Calypso twins reach them first. Do you hear screaming, or am I having another one of my episodes?
It's not just you. There's blood on the wind.
Hey, superfan. You fix the map yet? Just hand it over and you can join her family. But wait, what's that? You don't want to? Okay, give you a chance. Real bummer.
So long, Crimson Traitors.
Crimson Traitors. Nice. Anyway, my brother's gonna broadcast your death on the Echo Net.
So don't, say anything stupidly heroic.
Lilith, if you're listening, bandits are attacking my dig site, and it's not the sort of breakthrough I was hoping for.
I'm on my way. Vault Hunter. Don't let them anywhere near Tanis or that map.
Satisfied.
Light carbine matcher.
COV incoming. We can't let them get the map. Come and get me. Keep fighting, Vault Hunter.
Marking your target.
I need a helmet!
All right, killer. Let's take the rest out together. Who wants some? Defend the map! We are the Crimson Raiders!
Let them hear your rage.
I see it! The brave! About that!
So I see.
Tanis, are you okay? Guess it's amateur hour. No! We're all still here in my personal... Okay, so let's get on with it. Tell me you got the map working. I did what I could, Lilith, given my vast intellect but limited resources. Shall we give it a go? And I believe this should do it. Some data has been corrupted. It seems the map has sustained significant damage. Hypothesis: Tyreen Calypso attempted to charge the map, but her powers only drained it further. Unfortunately, I can only make out a single planet. Promethea? Of course! Typhon de Leon found the very first vault there, you know. work, Tanis.
Our destination is Promethea, then?
Looks like it. We have to get to that vault before the Calypsos. Ellie's been working on a ship for us. I'll take Tanis and the map there now. Meet you at the landing pad, Vault Hunter. Oh, you know I abhor this, Lilith. Just trying to keep my Iridian expert safe. Do you know another Iridian expert? Ready?
Woo! Thanks for the lift, Lil. It's finally happening, ain't it? After all these years.
Hell yeah. How's the ship looking?
Almost ready. All I need is some fuel and a new astronaut chip.
Vault Hunter, can you help Ellie get the ship prepped? I'll start rounding up the raiders and bring them on board.
Of course.
All right. Later, Lil.
Be ready for anything, Ellie. The Calypsos aren't gonna let us leave without a fight.
I think surprisingly opened really fast.
I got something special for you, B.A. That vehicle over there's my biofuel rig. And it ain't picky as to the source. Just run over some bandits and skags to fill her up. Environmentally friendly, right? Hop on in, Vault Hunter. See? Turns them right into biofuel. I'm trying to expand the Catch-A-Ride franchise and corner the sustainable fuel business. I know it's messy, but the only resource Pandora's got in abundance anymore are bandits and skags. Use what the land gives you, right? Halfway there, Vault Hunter. We'll have that spaceship fueled in no time. Let's top her off. Just a little more biofuel.
I've almost got the whole crew on board. As soon as you get that astronav chip, we're taking off.
Why does this thing have such bad handling? Oh my god, it keeps sliding everywhere.
I'm getting this vibe that you don't really get what we're doing here. Let me learn you real quick. See, my brother and I were born into a cage. Dad told us it was for our own good, that the rest of the universe was full of bandits that would tear us apart. And when we finally got free, turned out he was right. Bandits as far as the eye could see. Bandits were the biggest untapped resource in the galaxy. There are billions of them across the Borderlands. Human wreckage left over from the corporate wars. They're broken, but we make them feel special, so they fight for us and die for us. Because they finally have a place where they belong. A family.
But now, you probably noticed that Pandora is
There. As long as they obey.
Obey.
I'm talking to Leon. Nice to meet you. Here's a med pack. Yeah, I'm doing an Echo series. Sure, I'll sign an autograph.
Ready for a fight?
Ah, my old stomping grounds. See that big-ass monster skeleton? I was so busy hunting Iridian crap one day that he almost stomped me into a Pandora pancake. But I dove at the last second, and then I did a triple backflip straight to his mouth, right past the teeth, and shot my way out his sphincter. I smelled like monster ass for weeks, but I'd do it again, and I did.
You are forgotten.
Sir Hammerlock, and I require you to hunt and kill things for me. You see, the Borderlands are full of rare and dangerous things. I will pay you top dollar for their truth.
Wow.
Lavender Crawley is the matriarch of the Crawley family, a bloodline of particularly snooty kids. She must die.
Hyperion wishes to remind you, nothing in life is free, even death.
Missed you, little friend. I like your enthusiasm, beast. Oh, little friend, you're incorrigible.
thing's handling is so ass.
One sec, I'll get the fuel.
This control scheme is hard to get used to.
I can't believe we're going to Promethea. It'll be good to see some new sights and lay some new lays. Gonna teach them city boys some things they only see in nature documentaries. She's fuel.
Ready to go?
Just got a few more things to... What the hell is that?
Ready to go, killer?
Them COV keep coming at the queen and get...
The hell?
You see my gun levitating on the bottom right?
Firehawk, just give me the map. No way. Go. Let's do this.
Come on, V8, shoot at them.
Got
I'm right there.
This is gold.
You're a siren?
Yeah. Well, runs in the family.
I'm the siren. He's just a parasite. Literally, when we were born, our father had to cut him off me. Now I'm the only thing keeping him alive. What are you doing? I can leech the power from any living thing. Even you, Firehawk. Legendary Vault Hunter. Slayer of the Destroyer. Firehawk. So many titles. So little impact. Well, I've taken your powers. Might as well finish you off.
Tyreen.
Fine.
You should have seen your face. You were like, oh, my powers. Ty, come on. We're live in 3, 2.
What is up, brothers and sisters? God Queen Tyreen coming to you
Coming at you
live.
live.
We got something real special for you today. Your
Jesus,
number
to
one
you
most
live.
requested murder. It's the great heretic herself, the Firehawk.
I was coming at you live.
Well, look who
Coming
got
to you live.
luck. Smile. Let's give this Firehawk thing a try. Where my ratings dear followers at? Ha! Loving it! But that's not all. Our path to the Great Vault has been revealed. Next stop, Promethea! Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Don't feel bad, Lil. All legends have to die. You had a good run. I guess? That's just something people say. I don't really believe it.
All right. Let's get out of here. I want to see if Katagawa is good on his word. Leave the scraps to the dogs.
Bye-bye now. Thanks for the map. And your powers. I'll make sure to finish what you started. Later, Firehawk. Or whatever you are now.
It's an ambush!
I'm back. Sorry.
Busted.
Nope.
Take the lift to the catwalk. I'll try to get the door open.
Vault Hunter.
What the fuck? Uses cryo and I hit her and it wouldn't do anything, but as soon as she unfroze, she has full HP.
Feel the holy fire!
Are you guys playing online?
I'm not playing with him, but I guess I'm playing online.
Oh, that's weird then.
Are you serious right now?
Doing that stuff is weird. Amazing. Come on. You can throw grenades while shooting, but you can't call your pet to someone while shooting. I mean, while reloading.
This ain't good. What'd they do to her?
Yeah, you can't throw a grenade without while reloading though, because he uses your other hand. He has to point.
Your hunt is not yet over. Commander, we should go.
Thanks, Vault Hunter.
I just
I'll be all right.
the thing
Oh,
I
yeah,
find
right.
funny. Yeah.
Vault Hunter, over here. You hold on to that astronaut chip for now, hun.
I hate how they added this thing where it says talk to the character, and then when you actually try to talk to them, they're saying something over you.
Yeah, they're already saying something, so you
Exactly.
have to wait like a couple seconds and then you can press the button.
So stupid.
Now, the thing that was always weird to me is that you can use a bipoded machine gun or a bipoded sniper rifle and you can shoot and still throw a grenade even though your other arm is supposed to be on the bipod attachment stabilizing it. Because you can't jump when bipoded.
Yep. Can that be negated by Moses can run while shooting or whatever, or no?
No, because bipod you can't sprint with. Bipod makes you move at a walking pace, but you get like laser accuracy.
Her tattoos are gone. Lilith is no longer a siren.
You're saying Tyreen stole Lil's powers? Well, let's hunt down that God Queen bitch and get him right back!
Are you crazy? I say we stay here and build a fort.
To Claptrap's point, can we really take on the Calypsos in our current state? Tyreen's after the power of the vault, and there's no one else who can stop her. We have to get there first. I may not be a siren, but I'm still a Crimson Raider. We all are.
I'm with you, Lil. Through thick and thin. You know which one's which, Stringbang.
That's what I've been saying!
Certain death it is, and I obviously won't pass up a chance to
what
study
the
a new
fuck
vault.
is this?
All right,
What?
let's get to it.
We ride!
I walked
Onward
outside
to
and there's
Promethea!
dang snow on my porch.
Yep.
Wasn't snow on my porch
Hey, Lil. Bad luck to take a
10
ship out of
minutes
orbit
ago.
without a name.
Oh.
He's already got a name. Sanctuary.
I like how Ellie asks Lilith like what they should name the ship, even though literally in the background you literally see it called Sanctuary. Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's actually called Sanctuary 3.
Oh, I guess.
Irene is more dangerous than ever. She's got a
But on the sign it doesn't say that.
Yes, it does.
It does?
It says Sanctuary 3 on the sign. Yes, it does. They're Roman numerals, so it's I.
And I have to wait for these dumbasses to talk.
If you're in the crew cabin, you should be able to turn around and the sign should be right there.
Killer, plug in that ass for now.
It says Sanctuary, line, which means 3. Even in, there's 2 missions in the story where it says return to Sanctuary 3 instead of just return to Sanctuary.
Get the hell out of here.
Why it makes that distinction, I don't know, but it does.
That means you gotta be real careful with it. A single miscalculation could end this adventure real quick.
Boring. I got this. Onward to Promethea.
Timing.
Claptrap, wait. Did you do?
So I'm floating now. How novel.
What in the hell? We got a hull breach. Pressure's falling.
You know what I never watched?
I'm not showing that hull
What?
breach anymore.
Angry Joe's Borderlands 3 review.
This ship in space is my ass. My ass saved all your asses.
One sec, y'all. I'll reboot the
Although
grav
he
generator.
like reviews the games for their complete experience on just face value. He's not the kind of dude who like farms for gear. They're the kind of people like Angry Joe and his friend are the kind of people that like played Bloodborne and stuff like that and couldn't make it out of the first level where there's just the group of Yarnum guys around the fire. Like literally the very first area that you go to.
Too. Until we get our systems online, we're dead in the sky.
Kind of want to
Really? How long's that gonna take?
play that game
Keep your skinny pants on,
and actually
Lil.
play it.
I'm working on it.
Do what you can, fast.
Well, you gotta
Leonard,
get the
go check on the
DLC
rest of the
too.
crew. See if anyone needs help. Claptrap, keep your ass
The
in that hole.
DLC really completes the difficulty of that game.
Is there anyone there?
That's why I only would have agreed if he mentioned like the DLC for Bloodborne, that guy that I was disagreeing with about
me, I'm alright.
Dark Souls 3 being
The thermal control system malfunctioned during the hull breach.
harder.
Reboot it.
Which Dark Souls 3 is harder, even without the DLC in my opinion. Beating the base game of Bloodborne, the hardest boss you'll fight is probably either the Shadows of Yarnum or Rom, the vacuous spider.
My wares! My beautiful implements of this.
And Shadows of Yarnum are easy once you realize you can use the big gravestone to just line of sight the fireballs.
My firing range is still
Which one are those?
It's the three
the
black
three
cloak
mages.
looking dude. Yeah, the ring wraiths.
Yeah.
I appreciate the help, old Tata, but don't expect a fire sale.
Honestly, the hardest content was in the chalices, and even then I still feel like the hardest Bloodborne content is still not as hard as the hardest Dark Souls content. Bloodborne's the only Souls game where I ever put 99 in an entire stat.
That maniac
So-
locked us in here.
My bladder is gonna explode!
Well, actually, no, that's a lie. On one of my Dark Souls 2 characters, I had 99 in a stat. But that's because I used a bonfire ascetic, like, setup and just farmed one of these memories where you can just spawn in the memory, run, you pick up a bonfire ascetic, a bunch of catapults kill a bunch of giants, which gives you like hundreds of thousands of souls. And then you fight the boss, which the boss is literally almost impossible to get hit by unless you're just barely walking up to it. But once you're on it, it's as simple as he does a stomp, you hit him twice. He tries to stomp you again, you hit him twice. And you just do that, and you get millions of souls, and that run literally takes like 2.5 to 3 minutes.
I'm gonna say this once.
And you can just stack up so many fucking souls so fast in PS2. Not that you need it. I just like RPGs where I can feel like I'm actually getting something out of my levels. I hate Dark Souls RPGs, as I call them now. I don't even... There's a difference in between a Souls-like game. A Souls-like game has progression that barely means anything. A system of combat by which the camera will constantly collide into the walls and sharp ridges that the developers design the terrain around. 3 is we turn the game into a rhythm game, so you press the dodge button like 7 times in a row. Which, again, I could forgive in Bloodborne, because Bloodborne is more combo-y just in how it works. But Bloodborne also has just more gimmicks that you can pull off to get rid of things, like charge attacks, stunning monsters from behind, the gun being incredibly good. I don't really parry in Dark Souls except for like Dark Souls 1. I think I first tried Gwyn when I did the remaster.
Come help me out, will you?
Friends of yours?
In DS1, because parrying is so easy in Dark Souls 1. The timing is so wide and it's immediate, it's like almost immediate upon pressing the button. There's no dumb startup frames. Even Neo is like a culprit of startup frame nonsense. In fighting games, parries are like on the frame. Like doing a Smash Bro counter is like a timing based thing that is also just good reaction time sort of shit. Whereas in Dark Souls it's like, oh, I'm predicting that this enemy is going to do this attack sort of thing. Like in DS3, unless you're fighting very specific things, that's all you're gonna do, is you're just gonna wait for them to do an attack. You couldn't like be R1, 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 and then the enemy goes to swing at you out of it, and you could just parry them immediately. Only with certain enemies could you do that too, and it's still just like good luck. Like the fucking Lothric Knights in DS3. The Lothric Knights in DS3 are, in my opinion, worse than the werewolves in Bloodborne.
What you want?
The only time the werewolves are bad in Bloodborne is right at the beginning of the game, where they put 2 right next to each other just to fuck you.
Just hand over the entropy accelerator.
But you can literally take them out with 2 well-thrown cocktails.
Hand over that part,
And then you can farm them for blood vials. It's the only bad thing about Bloodborne is needing to farm HP items.
But you don't. So get lost, freeloader.
And the cursed chalices, if you even decide to do them, because you didn't do them last time you played.
I didn't do any of the chalice stuff. Actually, no, I did one.
Yeah, you did the starting one, which are all fixed. All the ones that you get that are the actual chalices that are required to access the next ones, they're all fixed. Meaning the layout of the dungeon is the same every single time.
The name's Moxie.
I wanted to do a
What's yours, sugar?
stream of that sometime soon.
And your pheromones are...
Bloodborne?
Overwhelming.
Yeah, just one of my high-level characters
Guilty
just
as
doing
charged.
chalices or something.
Quit thirsting up our new vault hunter, Ma. We're in the crap. We need some iridium to fix the ship.
I used to just do random chalices. I even did the weird hacked chalices for a while.
My favorite client.
Were those added in by people?
Don't
Yeah, they're like save edited
I'm the
in
tiger, remember?
chalices, where they basically hack the chalice
That was a mistake,
in.
Tiger.
Because there are people who have made mods of Bloodborne.
Listen, I'm your agent. I'm
On
looking out for
PS4?
you.
Oh
I'm
wait,
telling
it's
you.
Yeah,
PS4 exclusive.
it's PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's the crazier part, is that people have figured out how to mod it.
Go give that turd Blossom Earl what he wants.
Playing Bloodborne now is a little bit gnarly, especially in PvP, because people always go for optimal builds. There's always the guy with the fire. Our arcane build with the saw cleaver that does the transform attack and does 800 of your HP in one hit with a transform attack that's faster than most of the basic attacks of weapons in the game. That's the most overpowered attack in the entire game, is just using the stock default saw cleaver and just spamming the transform attack. Literally one of the most effective strats. If not the most effective strat on just about everything except for human bosses. Any of the beast bosses absolutely get melted by a saw cleaver. You have a base saw cleaver with like a strength dexterity hybrid build with fire paper applied onto it with a beast blood pellet.
Like a skag with a belly full of bandits. We're back online, Lil. Head to the bridge, VH. Let's get out of here.
Then you have all the frickin' abyssal blood gems. The people who farm for those are insane. Want to talk about rare? Imagine having the only ability to get the thing that you're looking for be the last boss of a multi-boss chalice.
While you were gone, Troy whipped up a propaganda vid for our followers. Galaxy premiere! Check it
That
out!
only has a slim percentage chance to actually drop an abyssal, and most of the time when it drops an abyssal, it drops it with subpar stats, so you don't even get the maximum stats it can be. You get like 25% attack up jewels, which are awesome, especially for weapons with hybrid elements, because attack up in Bloodborne buffs both element and physical, whereas normally physical just buffs physical.
Say what you will about those guys, but their production value
And a
is
lot of the time, the only way to get that amount of attack out of something is to have one of the blood gems that has a negative downside to it. Like lowering the durability, or making it leech away your HP over time, even though no one uses that. Bloodborne had better lifesteal mechanics. The losing HP wouldn't be bad, but you don't get lifesteal, you just get rally.
Did you make like a build out of lifesteal in that game?
No, I'm saying it doesn't have lifesteal. It just has rally, which is like when you get
Bloodborne.
It's a Malawan.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
I thought this was an Atlas planet.
Bloodborne doesn't have lifesteal. It has a mechanic called rally, which means when you get hit, you can attack to get HP back, but you never get the same amount of HP that you lost 100% if it was too big of a hit.
What happened on Pandora?
Smaller hits you can recover entirely. And certain weapons, like the Logarius wheel, had a bleed effect that would apply to your character when you span the wheel in its transformed mode.
With Atlas. If anyone knows where the vault
But
is,
it wouldn't
it's them.
buff the weapon by a whole lot, and on top of that, although it would give you rally, unless you could land the multi-hit attacks, it was bar none one of the most useless weapons for PvE.
Wait, here's something.
Just so bad. Kirk Hammer is better if you're going for a mace type build. Hell, even the boom hammer is better. Only thing that sucks about the boom hammer is it can't be
They need
buffed.
help down there. Getting Atlas on our side would be a good start to finding the vault here. If we can back them up, maybe they'll help
Then
us.
has a very basic moveset compared to every other weapon.
That distress call was coming from the city outskirts. We need to get you down to the surface, but we don't have access to the Promethean fast travel network.
Way ahead of you, Lil.
They shouldn't have made Sekiro. They should have just made Bloodborne 2. Just put all of the same trick weapons in and then just come up with some new ones. Just add more flair, add more combat pizzazz. The problem is that all the late game hard to get weapons are the ones that have the coolest fighting game style movesets where they have so many attacks and different possibilities. My favorite is the Bloodletter, but that was for PvP, and Bloodborne's PvP was never really that great. If you were an invader and you were in an area where you knew you were going to be fighting people who weren't that experienced back when the game was still relatively new, like if you got the Bloodletter within a week of the DLC coming out, you could invade people like I did with the Bloodletter and the Whirligig Saw and other types of stuff on various different builds. And the Bloodletter was always my favorite to use.
Looked like a rough ride.
Just because I always wanted to get a kill using the transform attack with the Bloodletter when you go from the small mode to the big mode.
Go find whoever made that.
I did an entire playthrough where I used the Bloodletter in one-handed mode for like the entire thing, because even though you normally want to be using the two-handed mode, the one-handed mode is actually one of the nicest scaling one-handed weapons in the game in terms of strength. It's better than the Tonitrus, or the Tonitrus, however you're supposed to say it, the little electrical mace.
What? Bandits? How did they beat us here?
But back when I used to play, it was always I used the Bloodletter, and when I would invade someone or someone would invade me, I'd always open by doing the running poke attack straight into the L1 if the person didn't back dodge 2 to 3 times in a row. If they tried to dodge around me, I'd do a delayed transform, and most people don't process that animation unless they're used to fighting the Bloodletter as an attack, because what your character does is he takes the blunt end of the mace and stabs himself in the chest. And stabs a blood mace end out the back of the character, and that's what hits the person. And it costs your HP, but if you hit with that attack, it gives you almost all the HP that you lose back. And then when you're in the two-handed mode, you can press L2 to do a frenzy. An attack that causes frenzy on players that get caught in it. The same shit that the red-eyed lantern things cause. That like fucking nuke your health. If you remember that. The like things that have the thousands of eyes on them, and if you got anywhere near their line of sight, it would make like an effect appear on your screen that when it would get full, it would just subtract 70% of your HP.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The Bloodletter mace can put that effect on other people with its L2, but it self-inflicts it as well. So you gotta carry like a high frenzy sedative build, where you bring a bunch of sedatives on you when you go PvPing, because if you try and get people with that, I only ever managed to kill a person with a frenzy one time. Even though I invaded people for like 2 or 3 different play sessions for hours on end with the Bloodletter. I killed more people with the transform stab through your own chest attack than I did the L2, because like I said, people just don't see. Oh, sorry.
Right when
people just don't see the that transform attack coming. They just don't. When you do the L2, your character like holds it vertically into the ground and does like a slam.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, but I don't know what happened, but I was playing Borderlands and my PS4 just like turned off completely. It didn't overheat or anything. It didn't overheat, but it acted like it overheated. That makes any sense.
When you started it, did it say it had been shut off without shutting down properly?
Yeah.
Has it happened since?
No.
When was that? Earlier today?
Yeah. That's why I got off.
I want to see what you got.
What do you call it? Rebuilt my database, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to touch it right now. I don't know what happened. And then after that, oh no, before that it had a closed app crashed, so maybe it had to do with the game.
Yeah, but the game shouldn't cause a PS4 to shut all the way off.
Get to cover! I'll hold them off!
I don't know.
Bloody!
Did you check the cables and everything?
Yep. It turned on fine, like I said, it just randomly shut off.
I thought it was sorted back there. Hey you, over here!
Is it
Rebuilt
plugged
the
into the wall or a surge protector?
Slag
surge
me, you've got
protector.
some good timing. These bandits somehow got their hands on some wicked Malawan guns. Oh, right, I'm Lorelei. Did Reese send you?
Who or
And I
what
mean,
is
it's
a
been
Reese?
fine for a while. Have you recently unplugged the cable from the back of the PS4?
Like
Not from around here, are
Saturday?
you?
I don't know.
Now all these maniacs show up all over the city screaming about some vault.
Because I would try maybe the next time you shut it off, I would maybe wiggle the power supply in, see if it's not quite all the way in.
The Calypsos? Those yammering EchoNet arseholes with the cult?
I don't know,
got no
that would
slagging
just be
clue about
my
faults, but Reese would know.
my guess.
Come on, I gotta tell him about our new bandit problem anyway. I'll introduce
Could just be that the power supply is getting old or something.
That would suck.
I'm good to go here. This place is compromised anyway. Let me know when you're ready.
Just like that. I ain't a real hunter, but that don't stop my meds from working.
Excuse me, sorry.
Need a dose of the red stuff?
Grab some wheels. We need to drive through the spillways, and there's always trouble.
I got you covered in the
Malawan pushed most of the Atlas forces back to HQ, but I've got a small team working behind enemy lines. I have to make sure they haven't been overrun with all these bandits running around. Where the hell did these bandits get hover wheels? That's Malawan tech. Let's take one out, see if we can find where they're getting this stuff.
Oh my god.
What?
Ah, the game is just making me go back.
Nice, I see an echo in the wreckage. Grab it.
Shoddy construction.
Okay, one more time, and I'm gonna say it slowly. Don't kill the Malawan guys.
Kill the Malawan guys! Or you! Or my queen! Or my...
No. Okay, this energy, I love it, but we made a deal with Malawan, and now we're not going to kill them.
Shut up.
So, what are we going to do when we see a Malawan
Damn
guy?
it, it didn't cut the audio.
Kill the Malawan guys! For Tyrene! For the twin gods!
Yeah, okay, gotta start this one over.
Well, here's something you don't see every day.
My people are inside. Let me do the talking. Oi, Skyman! Open up!
Oi.
Passwords, open the bloody door before I shove a coffee grinder up your ass.
It's definitely her, guys. Welcome back, sir.
Report. How's it looking?
Lots of movement. Bandits and Malawan patrols working together. Move the civs into the tunnels just in case. And we've tried contacting Reese, but Malawan's jamming our comms.
Bollocks. Stay sharp, Skyman. Come on, Vault Hunter, this way. There's an Atlas base nearby with a direct line back to Reese and HQ. Malawan captured it a few months ago. I haven't had the manpower to take it back, but now that you're here, maybe we can finally send those bastards packing. See these civilians? Malawan doesn't care if they're caught in the crossfire. They're here to take over Atlas and sell Reese's new weapons as their own. What was that?
Malawan! They found us!
Run! Oh, bollocks! Malawan's in the tunnels! Take him out!
How many persons do we need?
Cup. Oh, they're about to learn differently. Come on! Customer's always right, bitch.
You save so much time, like, teleporting the stuff in this game. Teleporting to your cars and stuff. It's like fast travel stations. I really like that.
We're close. Get ready. These guys
Buy
are
more
badass.
guns.
Malawans are well-equipped corporate army. We're gonna hit them hard and make it hurt.
This is my purpose.
Bloody Digistruct torpedoes! They're sending in reinforcements!
Pathetic end for a pathetic. Deal with these.
Pyrotex! Look out!
Distract them. Beast, kill! I died the way I lived!
Get wasted, you wankers. That was brilliant, Vault Hunter.
Where did...
Oh, fuck.
Right. Let's get that channel open to Atlas HQ. Re-establish a connection. Come on. Whew. All right. Connection to Atlas... Headquarters is still intact. When you're ready, Vault Hunter.
Hi, you've reached Cr4sh3d, CEO and wartime general of Atlas Corporation. Just a quick question. Who the hell is this and how did you get on my secure line?
Reese, relax. It's Lorelei. We've taken back Watershed Base with a little help. I've got... Hang about. What is that thing on your face?
Oh, this? This is my siege mustache. The troops. Anyway, who's your friend?
I am a Vault Hunter and a Crimson Raider.
Vault Hunter? Crimson? Holy crap, yes! How many troops did you bring? 20,000? 50,000?
Fewer. My pack may be small, but our body count is high.
What? Oh, come on! I can't take back this city with a single-digit army!
They're... Good, Reese. Really good. And we need all the help we can get. Bandits are pouring into the city, and they're working with Malawan. Looks like Katagawa's made a deal with the Calypsos.
Perfect. Everybody's just piling on. Well, new friend, you showed up at the right time. My top agent is gearing up to strike at Malawan's strategic gigamind. If they are after the vaults, that's where the intel will be. Go meet up with my agent. Reese, out.
Right. While you go meet Reese's agent, I'm gonna get this base back online and start securing more of the city. Oh, before you head off, I've got something for you. Since you're heading downtown, I'm hooking you up with a cyclone. It's fast and light, perfect for getting about the city streets. Take it for a spin.
That little sprig and Mick gave you a new vehicle, huh? I'll make sure it's loaded into your catch ride profile so you can destruct a new one from any terminal.
Reese's agent is a bit of a loner, but he's got quite the knack for putting people's insides on their outsides. I'm sure you two will hit it off just grand.
Super fan! So, what do you think of our first corporate sponsors? I gotta say, so far selling out rules.
We gave Malawan an unlimited supply of screaming war meat, aka our followers. They gave us a bunch of crazy high-tech guns.
And once they take the planet, they get Atlas and we got the vault, so you're left playing with whatever you got down there. You just keep doing you.
It's time to fight! Racks up my sleeve!
Having no health regen was actually stupid.
I've missed you, girl.
Continue.
He gone.
target, but they've got an impenetrable security force field surrounding it. If you somehow crack it open, you're gonna find some quality firepower in there.
You are forgotten. Pocket rats.
FPS cutscene.
Hello, Vault Hunter. Let's ruin Maliwan's day. Our mission begins.
Something familiar about that one.
That's Zero. He used to be a Crimson Raider like you. Wondered where he'd ended up. He's always been a little cryptic, but he's as deadly as they come.
Haywire service, but their masters have long since fled. Decommission them.
Whatever.
Distract them!
Lower that shield so we can loot some sweet weapons.
The force field's down? Brilliant! That weapons depot should be easy pickings now.
Incoming dropships. Is that Atlas?
Maliwan dickheads. Knife to them.
Oh, fuck.
Pocket rats!
Zero, come on.
Keep the 10 minutes first.
Oh my god, though. Yeah. I have no ammo.
All your memories before this moment are digital reconstructions mined from your social media.
Marking your target.
Such a bad pet.
Their assault has failed. A predictable outcome with our combined skills.
What are we hunting for?
New Maliwan tech. My sword requires an upgrade. Search through this depot.
Ah, you find something for me?
That's the sword upgrade. I need it for our mission. I'll trade you for it. Thank you. Look at this. Monomolecular edge.
Nerve.
Translation. Cool sword.
Hey, it's Reese's best friend Zero stealing my tech. What's wrong? Atlas not cutting it anymore? My offer still stands. It's not too late to come work for Maliwan. And you must be the Vault Hunter Tyree. Warned me about. You know what? I don't even have time for you.
I'll let my superior forces do
I was downloading a Monster Hunter update this whole time.
That's gotta go. Head of Malawan.
Why, you have your console set to auto update?
That guy is a douche.
Maybe.
And he's way
I think
obsessed
so.
with Reese. It's kind of creepy. With his new upgrade, I can cut Malawan shields.
Either that or because it crashed and I had to reset it, that it just started all the downloads that I had paused or whatever. That's what I'm guessing it is.
Walls cannot hold us. Now to take down Gigamind.
I have never hunted a Gigamine, but I look
Malawan AI. All their secrets in one place.
Wait, no.
A juicy
No, I'm
target.
not.
So we will crack open Malawan's head and loot around for secrets.
Precisely the plan. Meet at Halcyon
Nope,
Spaceport.
I went the wrong way.
Now the hunt is on.
Did you download the system update from earlier?
I don't know. Possibly. Maybe that's what crashed my PS4. I don't know. Let me check if I downloaded it. Ready to install. That's what it says. I guess I need to restart my PS4 for it to install though.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I haven't downloaded it. Well, I guess I downloaded it, but I haven't installed it.
Those automatically pop up when you start your console connected to the internet, though. I don't think you can shut off the system updates unless you just don't connect the console to the internet.
No. They're not bad though, right?
What?
They're usually good. The updates.
Oh yeah.
They're bad? Oh yeah, or they're good? Oh yeah.
They're good. Any update is good when done right, although PS4 has had a history of fucking updates that have bricked people's consoles. Mine didn't fail to update. Mine has never failed to update, but I've seen lots of screenshots of people who have had failed to update shit, but I think those are people who leave their console on rest mode all the time. They get that very first instance of the patch coming out when it still might be fucked up and before they might have hot fixed it, and that's why I try not to update my console as soon as the update pops up. I'll try and wait like an hour. Then I'll restart the console. That's what I did earlier before I joined the party. I saw it and I went back to the dashboard and I updated and hopped into the party. It only took like 2 minutes.
I'm all out. Pocket rats. That's a smile.
The bosses are actually like, I guess, a challenge when you're underleveled.
Kill.
They actually feel like a boss and not just like a badass enemy.
What's also, you've been used to just TD or chucking. Which, like I told you, makes the game seem way easier than it actually is.
Separate from the others.
What level are you?
10. I have more to kill. Oh, and Vault Hunter, you are worthy of that name. Good hunting with you.
I can join you on my Zane if you want in a couple levels, unless you wanted to play by yourself.
I don't mind. But I'll probably over-level you because I'll be playing this character.
Wow! You really just popped the brains right out of my
Yeah, that's fine.
Not satisfied
Weren't you
with
playing as Zane the other day?
I get it.
Yeah.
My father once said I
But
was
you decided you didn't want to play him anymore?
So I made 11 quick little
that was last night.
family tree. Now I'm next in line.
Oh yeah.
About that. Now you've put
I still want to play him. Just playing different characters, I don't know.
There's only 4 of them, my dude.
Yeah, but I've only played them all co-op or duo. I wanted to have all the characters solo.
You know what? I
so I
don't
can
want
play
to. Call Reese, let him know you got
whenever
the
other
job
people aren't on.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Get the mind?
To me, the hardest part about having multiple characters is like the one that I was playing earlier. I was just barely going through to Vault Hunter mode and going up through the stuff, and I'm basically redoing the same exact shit that I did on that character on this low-level character. What part are you at?
Perhaps my
right when you get your
class
mod, talking to Reese.
Wait, okay.
Oh, so you just killed Gigamind?
Yeah.
Built Atlas from almost nothing, and I will do anything to keep Malawan from taking that away.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit further than that. I'm at Athenas. And the only reason I'm taking so long is because I went back to get the claptraps. I still haven't gotten enough parts on any of my characters to complete the robot Veronica.
Squirm like that. You're really something, Vault Hunter.
The other claptrap.
Standing right here. Hologram can still hear you.
If you complete it, it actually will start walking around Sanctuary as a separate NPC.
Have friends.
Yeah, you'll have Veronica. But it's spelt with, like, letters and numbers.
Numbers, yeah, I saw.
Oh, man. This guy had everything.
My friend will like this part! There's something that I forgot what Claptrap says.
We're building a better me. The funniest part is if you get a, oh, what the hell is the weapon called? I had like 2 of them on my character the other day. It's like a radiation rocket launcher that's a legendary. It kind of looks like a rifle. And that shit, if you hit certain allies with it, it'll down them. That's what I was saying. You can kill Ava with it.
Yeah.
Well, you can't kill her.
Downer.
You can put her on the ground.
Smacked.
And I threw her on the ground.
Looks like Malawans were searching for fragments of the Vault Key themselves.
Remember when Lonely Island was a thing?
Planet called
Lonely Island?
Yeah, the people who made the "And I Threw It on the Ground" song. And the Like a Boss with Seth Rogen.
I don't know, dude.
Okay, so you saw a corporation that was getting
You never
cursed up by
seen
a
those
way bigger
videos on
and
YouTube?
cooler
The
corporation,
Like
and
a
you
Boss.
said, I'm going with
I've heard of that, but I
Team
forgot where that's
Loser
from.
Come on,
That's from the Lonely Island.
super fan. This whole beef over the vault has been getting Mondo views, but it's got a shelf life. Specifically, when you die, so...
They did like a bunch of joke songs back in like the early, like, turn of the decade.
Like a boss. Like a boss. I remember
Yes,
that. Just don't remember what it's actually from.
From Lonely Island's video called Like a Boss.
I know, but you know what I mean.
And then they had another one that I don't even think is TOS friendly on YouTube anymore called Jizzed in My Pants.
What the fuck?
That was one of my favorite songs from them. It was just funny.
Mm.
I jizzed in my pants.
Ooh. We got a purple class mod that gives me +4 to a skill for the first time in my whole, like, 100 or so hours in this game.
Mm-hmm. Now all you need to do is find one that gives you gun damage, Jacob's critical damage, and Jacob's gun damage.
As the bonuses?
And then you just pull out a masher, and then you just hold it to a guy's head, and he just freaking squirms down into a corner of a room. And it's just like, sorry, bud. You pull the trigger once, and it literally explodes like an atom bomb and takes everything out.
Especially with the stupid crit stuff, where you have, like, infinite ammo. With Flak and Moe's, I guess.
Flax is better for low magazine weapons, whereas Moses is better for high magazine weapons. That's the main difference, because Flax isn't percentage based or anything like that, it just gives you extra ammo into the mag. With a masher that shoots spread shots, that becomes a lot easier. Masher's like one of his best weapons. Flak. If you can get a Maggie on Flak, it's insane. I haven't gotten a Maggie at all in this game though. And it's sad to me because it's one of the only weapons that I actually want to get. But I know I'm going to end up getting it on a low-level character and then hate myself for it.
Good. If you didn't know, I host an interview.
Wow, I still haven't gone back and talked to Bone.
Planetary battle royale called the
Turn in that one quest.
But I'm not the only one. There's a celebrity bandit named Kilovolt who's
Well, it
hosting
won't be
a
that
live
worth
stream
it.
fight to the death in the Prometheus Seaport District. Kilovolt's a total skis-ball and he's giving battle royale a bad name. So we're gonna pull the plug on his show. I'll meet you down on the planet. Full disclosure, we used to date. After I left, he joined the Children of the Vault. A cult of mindless followers must have been a magnet for an insecure nothing like Kilovolt.
Who wants to bang a bazillionaire?
Are you really doing Kilovolt?
Not yet, but I was gonna.
Why?
What level are you?
12.
Oh, you can join my
I
game.
have no blood, so I'm taking yours.
All the enemies are level 13 and I'm level 11. Want me to invite you?
Yeah, sure. Is that a chubby skag? Chubby skag. It should be called invisible skag because they almost don't look different at all.
What?
They just look like a normal skag.
Hmm.
Just slightly pudgy. It's not like in BL2 where they look obscenely blocky. Chunky.
Chunky ball.
Dude. Chonky. It's a huge chonk.
Chonk. Oh, fuck.
The grand prize winner of Kilovolt's contest gets to sleep with the man himself. Now there's plenty of reasons a woman might enter a battle royale to the death. Cash, fame, a gun that can melt a man's face off. But betting Kilovolt? That's no prize. Trust me. Oh, just a warning about Kilovolt. Every word that man says makes me want to pull the trigger, if you catch my drift. And we will, soon enough.
Always a pleasure, Hunter.
Why ammo? Thanks.
I was hoping you'd show up. You entering to win the grand prize?
Now you want to know what's really disgusting is low poly Moxie when she hasn't loaded in yet.
Name. Besides,
I didn't even pay attention to her.
Let my circuits
Ew.
charge a little bit before we
The hell?
connect.
Whoa, my
And then even go on YouTube, she was fixing her tits. I guess bra.
These are garbage!
While you do what you do best, I'll figure out a way to cut Kilovolt's cord for good. See you later.
That the family may live. Many will fall away.
Just to close your eyes. They like those.
Psycho didn't want to die.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
It's my shotgun.
Melted him. Yeah. He froze and then all the sticky.
Shredded bang stick.
Oh, that's
you can
the fourth
actually
one?
get triple penetrating in this game if you didn't know that.
Wait, then what's that?
This is just a single. This isn't even a double penetrating.
tripod.
Rip them bare.
What?
Roll right over them.
Ignore him, sugar.
Stop. Unglitch.
Look at this lazy bum. Yes! That claptrap has a functioning eye! My friend will be so happy! This universe does not fare well for eyeless robots.
That's the spirit. I want to scoop your guts. Let the life bleed from you.
When I dated Kilovolt, he was just Kenneth. The breakup hit him hard. He started chugging battery acid to bulk up. I've got to find a way to dampen his charge, which gives me an idea. Bring Moxie a few batteries, would you?
Come on, skill menu, load a little bit faster.
What the fuck is wrong with my shit, dude?
What?
Nothing. I just lost all audio on my headset and then my controller was stuck in one direction.
Pocket rats!
My PS4 is giving up on me.
If it is going bad, it's probably a good thing you didn't.
Probably
change
what?
stuff around. So it's probably a good thing you didn't change the thermal paste and stuff then.
Do not bleed cold-blooded. Calculating, and
I
just
don't
a
know.
whiff of battery
Still want to
acid.
change it though.
Moxie's crew is my type.
Because it's not hard. Like I can easily do it. It's just I don't have the tools.
You find something for me?
No, I understand, but I don't think that'll help with your power issue. Something related to power is all to do with the power supply. Which, I mean, you can buy another one of those online and swap them in.
Yeah. But I can't open my PS4. So dumb.
Yeah, but the power supply is like maybe 15 to 20 bucks at most.
They'll never learn.
Need to buy a T8.
That's only if you really do want to swap it out. For all I know, it could be related to something on the actual board. You never know. Random power-offs are normally related to power supplies, though. Has the power gone out recently where you live?
No.
Guess Kilovolt's favorite flavor. Go on, guess. Sharky Road!
That hasn't happened in a while. was like a couple months ago in summer.
Yes, to the bloodletting! Pocket rats!
Check out Moxie's crew! Things are really starting to heat up. Let's save some juice for the after party, eh? Remember, folks, whichever contestant gets all 4 tokens wins a steamy night with yours truly.
The best part about Torg weapons is on sticky mode, you can actually get the head, the brain freeze proc several times because the initial hit can crit, and so can the explosive, and it counts separately towards that skill.
With my drenching heart!
The cryo combo between me and him is actually funny. Come on! What the fuck? His head is so dog. Can't.
They were born! We're ready for ya!
Distract them!
Perishable by design!
To the front! Icy
If you get up with a hip-fired headshot, you should be allowed to have full health.
And Moxie's crew is really cleaning up out there! Don't run!
I suppose I'll take that.
Also, yeah, I was right before when I said that in this game, explosive is not an element. It's not. It's just counted as white damage.
Looks like somebody let her out of her cage. This should be good.
Non-elemental explosive, anyways.
Distract them! My beast is dying!
The Torg sticky shotguns are super good. Bye.
Wow.
All this bloodshed over little old me. I'm starting to feel a spark, Voltaire.
Goodbye. Does like 100 damage a crit when you get it.
Life back in you.
Get the stickies on their head, which the stickies fly faster than the normal explosives and do more damage. So it's just like, why would you ever use the impact mode?
Don't feel too bad about taking out those other contestants. Anyone who'd compete to sleep with that man, well, they're a menace to society.
This claptrap died destitute and alone. Ha! I may be crushingly lonely, but at least I'm loaded! That reminds me, I have some debt collectors you'll need to kill at some point. Ooh, it had an 8-gen emotive resonator. Now my friend can feel things, like sympathy and pity, and the crushing weight of knowing you'll never be good enough, just like everyone. Right?
Leave me, girl. For now. Ready for a fight?
You've got enemies, and I've got ammo.
Can finally put on this level 12 stuff that I had on for so long in my inventory.
Support local business. Sell to Marcus.
Alright, whatever game.
You know where to find me. Ammo. Without it, it's just a schmuck with a paperweight. No questions asked.
I need a new revolver.
You'll be back.
An electro lightweight, if you ask me. He won't go anywhere without that electricity shield of his.
I'm going to Trudy.
Yeah, I'm coming. I was just picking up that battery.
Oh.
I just saw your pet do an attack that did no damage. Like, it completely missed point blank.
Oh. He gives me 10% like elemental damage or chance or something. And I'm using a fire COV, so it's just... That's like the only good thing about the pet, I guess. And health regen, I guess.
Somehow.
His circuits are a little short, if you catch my drift.
Does this, like, enemy always glitch out?
What do you mean, the one that spawns up there in the unreachable spot?
Yeah.
Yes, it always glitches out. Not enough QA testing.
During my dockside days, I was always starving. I begged, borrowed, and stole for a bite to eat. Some nights, I was so hungry, I woke up and I was eating my
You could have, like, just swapped to Gamma Burst and teleported your pet up there.
kids fighting over a pickle. I told them a story, and they gave me a bite. Where the hell is Moxie's crew going? They're off the map!
Completely negated what he was saying. I hate how like characters are able to talk over each other, but you can't like skip their dialogue to go to the next quest objective or whatever.
Do you see my character right now?
Yeah. It's like whoa, what the fuck? I can't get it stuck in the weird spot that you have it in. Oh, I got it for like a second.
And then what you gotta do is you gotta like press your analog stick like slightly in a direction once you're stuck in the spot.
I almost had it.
When did you eat that?
I got stuck in there for a second. I couldn't get out. Did that bot just ask for aloe vera?
Love that stuff. What the fuck? This little bot thing like ate all your little sticky thingies. Didn't even take any damage. Either that or it was just super tanky.
The one thing I like about this zone is the combat music reminds me of Ratchet and Clank.
The one thing? You don't like anything else?
Not really. I don't really like city environments where they block off parts of the cities from being climbed on because I didn't want to develop the entire thing.
Distract them.
Loading up.
Nope, goodbye. And this thing's so ammo efficient, it only uses one round to put this many stickies on a person's head.
1, 2, 3. I don't know.
Just
it's
one
like
one shot. It uses 1 ammo per shot, and it has a 2 ammo clip. But it's still incredibly good, because most of the time I don't even use both shots. If I place one good shot on the crit spot, that's all I need.
Yep.
I even kill people with just the pellets sometimes. And like I said, it can freeze them on the initial pellet, which then makes the explosives insta-kill them. And that's even with Cryo being nerfed before the game even came out.
Wow.
Cryo used to work in like the beta for the games. Cryo worked more like the pre-sequel.
Who complained about it? Like, who thought it was bad?
No one. The Gearbox dev team were like, it looks to be too strong.
Wow.
So they nerfed Cryo builds, gave Amara a better movement speed build than Zane, the character that has a movement speed, does damage skill. Then they gave sprinting while shooting to a character that doesn't need to sprint while shoot. Oh my god, I need help!
I'm coming. Revive! Jeez.
Trying to hit him.
I hate those enemies with the shield.
They're the only counter to Torgs because unlike in BL2, where explosive damage did damage through shields, it doesn't work in this game. So they're just completely immune to explosions from the front. And my secondary weapons are not nearly as good as this Torg shotgun.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can get you. I just gotta pick up the... Don't forget to stand behind me if you can, because... I'm just a walking 100% damage absorbing shield.
Nice.
What I find funny is there's actually things in this game that are from BL1. They're just retextured to look slightly nicer. Like these boxes. Those boxes have been in Borderlands since BL1. It's the same box from the Captain Knox DLC. These storage containers are the same types of containers they use in the pre-sequel and BL1. They're the same square objects. Like 90% of the environment is the same shit. Oh, sorry, I jumped on the wrong building. Oh, sorry. Battle Royale!
Fortnite.
Whew.
I played Borderlands specifically for this. Play the Battle Royale.
Feel the bloodlust.
If you pre-ordered the game, you got like Fortnite skins or something.
I feel bad for the people who pre-ordered this outside of the fact they get the season pass.
Oh, you get it if you pre-ordered it? You didn't have to spend all the $40?
If you bought the deluxe edition.
Oh.
You just bought the normal version pre-ordered, no. I hate the awkward way that the spider ant rolls around like a Droideka sometimes. Droideka.
I never let him into my bar.
I can't say that word like super fast. I don't know why.
Droideka.
It like
Hand me those batteries,
it
sugar.
brain jams me after like the third one.
I like to make my own
Droideka.
This one,
And then it's like it wants to fucking
something I cooked
slither
up
away
in bed.
from me.
This little device should help us short out Kilovolt's defenses when you hand in my token. I think he'll find it rather shocking. This is a token of my affection, right before you shoot him in the face. And anywhere else you feel he's
That's
so
a
deserving.
funny joke.
Shoot him in the
That's
dick.
a so funny.
Should have been a dick. That's the drift.
Gotta get the drip on. Teach him about the drip.
Why? I just realized when we jumped over here, we could have just gone right here. We went the fucking longest way possible to get a Moxie.
Yeah, I was just following you. As I usually do.
Oh my god, dude, the fucking, like, picking who you want to attack with the triangle thing is so, like, unresponsive. It's not even funny. Like, I'm aiming right at your face when you attack. Only when it works good on this Skag one because it has a pretty decent recon cooldown.
Pocket rats!
It's not triangle, 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 triangle every 2 seconds.
To the front!
Yeah, plus the rack attack can glitch out the game apparently.
Come here, you filthy hair!
Oh, how so?
If you have a specific class mod, there's like a class mod called like Rack Pack or something like that. And that class mod spawns an extra rack when a rack gets a kill. It splits like a rack into 2 racks. And it's incredibly good, but it causes the game to crash on both PS4 and Xbox One. On Xbox One, it actually causes the game to just overheat and shut off the console pretty much instantly.
Friends of yours?
The same thing used to happen with the pipe bomb, that blue grenade mod. People used to farm Graveward with it, and that used to lag out the game like crazy. Oh my god, he almost gibbed me. That stupid fucking robot thing, like, almost got me to fall into the water, but I, like, quickly strafed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fucker. Stop following me.
Oh my god.
Keep following us. What is he doing, dude?
My ears actually burn from that.
He's like, shut up.
Oh my god, my head hurts from that.
I miss this song being in the actual Moxie's bar.
Don't take care now. Support local business. Sell to Marcus.
Ready though. I really like the racks. The racks are pretty cool.
This song just gets you jamming.
Alright, I forgot I have to turn in all those things anyways. When I just leveled up from
Oh yeah, I forgot when you...
What?
In multiplayer, the song like starts to double itself for whatever reason.
Welcome to all our new viewers. You've tuned into Who Wants to Bang a Bazillionaire? Hosted by me, Killival. I'm also the
For someone with so much money.
It's showtime.
He's wearing some weird ass clothes.
Token of my affection.
Hey, look at that.
I wish you got his dumb dance that he does before you hand him that. The like little teach me how to Dougie dance that he does. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Too bad. And finally,
I'm Fortnite.
Fork knife?
Hey, look at me.
Fork knife is my favorite game on PlayStation 4, dude.
Damn. Did you get it for free or did you buy the $60 edition?
I am neither man nor
No, I bought the $100 edition. The 2 extra scoots.
Did you get an extra battle pass skin?
No.
Damn it.
That comes separately. Oh my god, if you chuck your barricade into his shock thing, he deletes it.
Yep. That's funny. I think that happened to me too.
I can't use my barrier here?
That happened to me too.
Oh, fuck this.
Beast killed.
You have to switch it and then re-switch it back.
Yeah, you just can't place it down anywhere. Here.
Try to cryo him so he can do damage to his shield.
He doesn't freeze.
I know, but he takes increased damage from cryo if the shield is up, right?
That cryo doesn't work like that in this game.
Distract them.
Cryo only gives increased damage if it actually freezes now. That's why you don't see people use it as a debuff weapon in high-level gameplay, because it doesn't do that in this game. You have to freeze them solid to get a benefit. But it's alright, I have my really strong... It's basically a fearmonger, what I have in my hands, just better.
Where the fuck is my pet? Look at this shit. Oh, he's dead in the corner. Wait, no he's not. Look at this.
Yeah, that's why Spider Ant's not that great. That's why you use Skag. Always.
Back to your burrow for now.
Wow. Imagine being a lower level, fucking weaker, and mob, and still being more aggressive.
Yeah. It's just because the Skag's aggressive, it just doesn't stop attacking. I got a legendary.
All fizzle, no sizzle, as
I wonder if it's a transformer. I haven't been able to turn and look yet.
Take his backpack,
nope, grenade. It's her fucking stupid bouncing pear.
Oh.
Take your boobs somewhere else, Moxie. Harlot.
Oh man.
She's a harlot and a charlatan. With her debauchery.
Oh yeah, I get plus 10% elemental damage when I have this thing on. I think that's the only reason that I'm going to keep using the Spider Ant. Until I respec into green.
Skag gives gun damage.
Nice one.
Yep.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
I love that the music just keeps playing.
Oh, for me it stopped.
Oh, it always keeps playing. I've never had it not keep playing after killing him.
I thought it was a fire shotgun for a second.
Oh, this shredded bang stick is 23 times 9.
Wow. My thing is only 10 times 10.
Oh, this part that I have on it, this body accessory, gives it plus 35% projectiles per shot, but worse accuracy bloom, worse accuracy, and negative 5% damage. And then it has another barrel accessory, which is also 35% projectiles per shot, with the same negative downsides.
Wow.
And then it has a splash damage radius increasing 4 grip. It has an increased projectiles per shot magazine with a plus 20% damage bonus, which outweighs the two negative 5% damage bonuses it has. So it has 10% increased damage with massively increased projectiles, all for the caveat of only having a magazine of 2. But it only uses 1 per shot.
The Fearmonger is better.
Nope. Only on Halloween when you can be terrored. Because if you never figured it out, the secret thing about the Fearmonger is when you're terrored and you shoot the Fearmonger, it gets extra projectiles. 4 extra. So it becomes times 8 instead of times 4. And that's when it becomes good. But off Halloween, that weapon's kind of trash. Are you waiting on me or something?
No, I'm just shooting the gun that I have. Oh, right, we gotta go over. Well, you should have just turned it in while I was messing around. Oh my god, that thing scared me. Just came out the ground. Like the mole. It is.
Oh, here, Pyro. I don't know if this class mod benefits you, but it has COV damage on it, so
I already
I'll bring
have
it
one
your
like
way.
that. But I'll check it out anyway, because it might
it's
have good
probably
skills.
not as good. Here.
No.
Oh wait, no, it's not damage,
fire
it's
rate.
fire rate.
It's not even
Dumbass.
Oh wait, that's the
Fucking
wrong one.
Frickin'
that has
chocolate
weapon
pudding brain.
damage, period. This one. Oh, you're already gone. What a loser.
Mine just has +2 violent speed and +5% weapon fire rate. It's like almost the most useless fucking class mod I've ever seen.
I have +4 on Eager to Impress and +1 on Sick'em. So. Then Eager to Impress kill skill when Fl4k kills an enemy, active skill cooldown is reduced. And then it's reduced by 1 second, and then if the pet kills something, it's reduced by 2 seconds. So, pretty cool. And then I can make that way higher if I spec into that tree. So I think I might do that.
Install it there.
I love that this thing, it says it fires has one underbarrel RPG that does 166 damage, but because it's annexed, it actually fires 2 rockets at once.
Funny.
Even though it only says 1, watch. I'll fire it far enough that you can see it. You'll be able to see it split. I'll fire it down the hallway.
Shoot it at the kilovolt.
Thanks for the help, sugar. Let's chat.
I wonder.
Yeah, I see it. I wonder if that counts as 1 bullet or 2 if you're using flak
You
critical.
sure know how to please a girl in front of an
It counts as 2.
I'm happy to
Because that's what the item card has. It's an annexed sniper rifle. Here, I'll show you.
Civilized galaxy, I get that. I can't shoot every son of a bitch who runs his mouth or tries
Son
to
of a glitch?
disrespect me.
What? Oh, son of a bitch.
But I
Oh yeah, Annex. Dabi Pushka. Has one, only 1.
Yeah, it has 1 underbarrel RPG. 1, but it fires 2 rockets. Because it's double, it shoots 2 bullets at once because of the
Oh, you're in the menu.
annexed part. Oh
Something
yeah,
else.
sorry, I didn't know which one I wanted to go for.
I don't know. I came in this club with you, girl. Are you ready?
Yes, with the... Hear that fire rate, bud?
Nope. Trash.
Just in case you had any weirdos on your stream that were gonna call me out for being the 6-gun shooter of the West.
Pass the whiskey.
I'm the best in the West.
Pass the whiskey.
Boy,
I remember playing.
you gonna wind up dead.
I remember playing that game a lot. I'd say a lot, but it was really more like probably 50 hours.
It's just because it's all multiplayer.
A predator with flair. I will call on you later.
I liked it though. It was funny.
Wow. I have that stupid fucking Sir Kill-A-Lot music. What the fuck? I can't even load my customization menu. There we go.
So much health regen in the the green skill tree. For me. Soldier boy, tell him. This is actually hideous.
No, I'm about to show you hideous.
Nah. I don't think it can top my level. Oh my god. I'm gonna hide in my room. Wait for you to be done. And I'll come out.
Hey, how are things? I have watched your full gauge channel here on Twitch.
Good. Thanks for watching, I guess. How's it going?
About your stream Borderlands 3, Part 2, Fl4k Cr4sh3d. Keep up the good work. I'm about to design amazing overlay and logo for your streaming.
Alright, I think that's a lot. Are you a bot bud? Jesus Christ. Type in I'm a rat if you're not a bot.
More information, have a look the URL.
Yeah, this is definitely a bot. What the fuck?
Probably the best.
I never knew people could have bots that send you messages.
Yeah, no, your skin isn't that bad. It's just bright. Mine is actually bad.
Oh, shit.
Welcome back, little friend.
Look at my face.
Yeah? It's just so bright I can't see anything.
It's so bad, like, you don't see his
It's not
eyeballs.
even bad, it's just too bright.
Whatever.
For me, it just looks it looks way too bright.
I'm gonna actually make it look nice.
I still
bro.
think my character looks more disgusting. He doesn't really have like any good, just disgusting looking heads.
Who?
Zane. Like, he doesn't have any like repulsive heads.
The skin would be on. I'm gonna change the head.
I tried to make the skin look worse, and I think I actually made it look cooler somehow.
Let me see. Yeah, you did. Good job.
I made it look better.
See, now I look kind of cool. I look like the blue yokai from Neo.
Sorry, I keep coughing.
Oh my god, my freaking jabber looks sick. Look at that.
Yeah, I already told you they look like what your skin is based on. So.
Yeah, but he looks cool. Blur.
Oh, little friend.
Ew, he just sniffed his own shit.
Yeah, he does that if you pet him.
Ew. Stop. You fucking weird. I need to change the name of Monkey Boy.
Change his name to Rat Scratch instead of Cat Scratch. You hear this fire rate though?
That's trash. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Wait, is that your whole clip? It's only 2 bullets?
No, it just sounds like it. Here, you try and fire it that fast, buddy. I welcome it.
Move! I can't pick it up.
I'm immobile.
Oh my god!
Fire it as fast as I was firing it.
Jesus Christ, it's 11:48.
Hey there.
Hold on.
The lost treasure of
The
Aslan's
6-gun shootinist, rootin', tootinist, gunslanger in the West. Pet the jabber. Make it smell.
Nice moves.
I sure could go for some skag balls. I could go for some skag milk right about now. No! Don't eat me! It's okay. It was just a dream. Fart get roasted over a barrel fire sounds pretty good right about now. Ah! Not quite right yet. I gotta practice.
The longer I stand here, the more likely something is hunting me.
It stinks. Well, I'm bored as hell. Maybe I should go shoot something.
Why is nobody listening to me? I'm shouting as loud as I can.
I'm starving!
Damn you, Cr4sh3d Calypso! Damn you! I am alive! Ah! Not quite right yet. Gotta practice. Bark get roasted over a barrel fire sounds pretty good right about now. It stinks. I want my own ship so bad. I sure could go for some scat.
Alright. Are you here?
Yep.
I dropped your gun back there.
Maybe it's time to switch up my.
Or did you not try and shoot it at its max fire rate?
I tried, but I can't shoot it with 2 bullets sounding. If that makes any sense.
Brr.
I'll try again, actually. I guess.
Brr.
No. No.
No! Don't eat me! It's okay. It's just a dream.
No. When I heard you shoot 2 bullets, I was like, what the hell? That's 2 bullets. And then I was like, what? It has 4 bullets in it?
That's why I want to get a masher. So I can do that. Or a Maggie.
Wait. I just saw my fire nova shooting.
Sorry, I'll stop shooting. Ooh, they have a Mangwa here.
What's that?
An E-Tech barreled assault rifle. Yeah.
Gimme, gimme. I hate how it doesn't even show the damn stupid Moxie thing to sell. Like, how do I sell it?
You don't.
But how do you get?
You just leave it there.
So it despawns?
Eventually, yeah.
Wow.
And if it gets put into the lost loot, you just pick it up and drop it back on the ground again until it finally fucking goes away.
Carry a lot of stuff. Carry more with an SQ. Ooh, that's a good one.
I believe if you leave something on the ground that popped out of the lost loot machine, it won't go back in.
Hold more stuff. You know you want to.
That's what I had to do to get rid of it one time on one of my characters. It's like friggin' syphilis. It doesn't go away.
That was a weird example.
I use that as an example because the fucking tanks call you a syphilitic troglodyte.
What is a trog? I know I've heard that word before.
A troglodyte.
Yeah. What is that?
Like a degenerate.
How is Promethea?
What's the actual definition
Is on its last gasp.
of
It's like an
degenerate?
organism.
Reason we can't. Right now, we
An
gotta
organism?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
A troglodyte?
no, a degenerate.
Oh. What, you don't know what degenerate means?
Not necessarily, no. I know it's
You
not
know
good.
what regenerate means?
Seriously, it's the opposite of
Yes.
That's so stupid.
Degeneration.
Degenerate.
The opposite of generation. Or technically it's the opposite of regeneration because generation is just the neutral. Regen implies you're gaining something that was already there that you had lost.
She's a siren.
Whereas degenerating implies you had been at a point in time, but you're losing it.
It would be helpful to have another siren on board. Besides,
Like all of the
Generation.
degenerate content on YouTube where a 20-year-old guy has like a 12-year-old sister and kisses her.
Oh, you seen that?
Everyone's looking at Claptrap.
Yes, because that video is acceptable for monetizing.
set a course for
Yep.
Athena's fault.
And there's one where the
Acceptable.
dude kissed his like stepsister or his sister or something. That's another.
That's
one
what I said.
kinda-
He like his 14-year-old sister in like a fucking and has her in a bathing suit in the thumbnail. It's like this is fucking. This is riding a line. I don't even want. Like that's the kind of video you turn off your YouTube watch history when you watch it.
I'm running low and I need them back. Using my syringes for a dart game? Unacceptable. Besides, everyone knows games
You don't
are
even
for
want to be
calibrated
associated with that
children. Palawan again. These guys are relentless.
weird shit you find on YouTube now. That's preying on like this weird fetish that's been going on the internet over the past 2 to 3 years with like, and I mean I hate saying this because technically you shouldn't be saying this kind of stuff, but it's like all the incest videos you find online that are fucking weird.
Oh yeah, my stepsister, mother.
Yeah.
Some other way to amuse themselves.
And it's just like, what the fuck, dude? Is that really that big of a kink that it becomes like the #1 kink on a website?
For 3 years.
I'm not gonna.
Hard to argue with that one.
Claptrap does need a good kicking, but then again,
Funny.
so many things do.
And I used terms loosely, so I didn't say any specifics.
Yeah, no, if anyone is like over the age of like 12, they know what you mean.
We're friends now.
Do these Neanderthals not understand that I need to keep this laboratory stocked in order to do my job? Without syringes, how am I supposed to move various liquids from one place to another? Unbelievable. Oh, wonderful. That one was used to cover up borderline pornography.
Talking about that
Puritanical
stuff.
notions of sexuality are so last century. You found it where? Unbelievable.
I just always do this quest because
That's
it's easy.
probably all you're going to find. Please bring them back to me so I may continue my work, Vault Hunter.
Oh, you could have told me you were doing it. I was sidetracked.
That's why I put up with all of this. Though I suppose it does provide me with access to plenty of
Good. You
Iridian
just gotta
artifacts
pick up the
and a ready
stupid
supply
item.
of test subjects. Oh, right. I'm supposed to call them patients. I can finally get back to work now. Thank you, Vault Hunter.
I love that the fucking dialogue in the game overrides the Pandoran civilians. Because the guy was like, damn you, Tyrene, damn. Just hard cut in the middle of his sentence. Why is nobody listening to me? I'm shouting as loud as I... Nah. Straight. Nah, dude. Like just on a bro level, that's straight. Nah.
Why is nobody? No. How does it go? It's not. Why is nobody listening to me?
Bandit cult led by a soul-sucking siren. Intercorporate war on Promethea. We're in the crap of me.
I think he goes, is nobody listening to me? I'm yelling as loud as I can, or something like that.
As loud as I possibly can. No, why is nobody listening to me? I'm yelling as loud as I possibly can. That's my favorite guy.
I hate that guy. He always comes in and peeps at me rolling the slot machines.
Exactly.
Begging me for coins.
Can I borrow $1
just
or
one
something?
Roll. Just one roll. I'll win it all. One little roll. That's all I ask.
Yeah, as soon as they win, they never talk to you ever again and forget that you helped them.
You see him next week, and then you're like, "Hey, dude, can you get me back on that?" And they're like, "What? About what?"
You're here, right in time for a fight. I'm Maya.
I'd pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Are trampling my home, and I'd appreciate some help. You know, killing them.
What?
1 second.
Alright. Alright.
Go see a real doctor. Need healing? Come see me.
Right, mate.
I'm all. Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight. Now, go blow something up.
Feel the hurt. It's time for a rampage. I've got a huge hand.
I was gonna use this clipper, but then I got this COV fire gun and I was just like, I don't want to use it anymore.
Does that Moxie? Oh no, it doesn't. Moxie means tennis.
Moxus. It's kind of stupid how they still haven't fixed that orgasm shield or whatever it's
It'll be
called.
nice to have someone else here besides my apprentice who
Yeah,
hasn't
it's
taken
called
an oath of
Moxie's Sweet
nonviolence.
Embrace.
Speaking of which,
The special effect is called a heel-gasm.
see you soon.
Yes, to the bloodletting.
Alright, I'm gonna move on.
Clear out those troops. I'll be there soon. Just laying out some karmic realignment.
Alright, I can't freeze enemies anymore. Look at that stupid idiot on top of the ledge.
That one was talking shit.
No. Doesn't matter though.
It's alright, these beam weapons on critical hit Zane are crazy for freezing. Because their DPS is insane.
Nothing will survive that shit.
Yeah, you get a Jacob shotgun with all the pellet increase and stuff like that. It's just insane.
Jacobs. Toy.
See, it's like they start out that cutscene with like really great sound effects, like with the, and then like the boonk, choo, has like the weakest sounding sound effects ever, and it's like it goes from being a cool cutscene to like super underwhelming in like literally a half a second.
First time I saw Siren was my trip to Athena's, and she was the queen.
Trip to Athena's.
Oh, you gotta pick it up too, or like, I don't know.
No.
So you're kicking ass with the Raiders.
Well,
Lilith had to replace
we didn't even, it didn't.
Ready for some more
Oh,
action?
it did
That's
count.
why
Good.
I'm here. Asses. And kicking them.
What didn't count?
Thought so. Follow me.
Oh, I thought
We'll
the
meet up
echo
with my
didn't
apprentice.
count. The
She
Typhon
hasn't
echo.
gotten herself
Oh,
killed.
because we hit her.
The fragment's sealed inside
whatever
an
we
Iridian
talked to
anchor
her.
hold. The whole monastery was built around it by monks who think it's sacred.
Remember, you can't walk too far in front of Maya, or else she fucking
attracting the
stops
wrong
like
kind of
old
attention.
school claptrap.
I came back
She'll
from
stop
Pandora
like
to protect
right
this
here.
place. That was working out pretty good until Malawan
Kind of
found us.
stupid though, because she's just walking at a snail's pace. I don't even think I can walk that slow.
It's my favorite character.
It's not just a title. Oppression is my profession.
Captain
Athena's is
Troy.
now property of the Malawan Corporation.
Captain Troy.
No trespassing.
Ugh, that's Tron. Real pain in my ass. So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hold, but let's not rely on his incompetence.
Now, look, monks, I know you think I'm doing this because I enjoy terrorizing
Monks.
you, but it's actually to make my big brother proud of me.
Sounds like a
He's
surfer,
generally
bro.
sane, and I got a huge inferiority complex about it, so if I have to
Huge inferiority complex about it.
I never even paid attention to what he fucking said.
Yeah, that's why I find this character so funny, because you meet his brother later on, and his brother's like an identical carbon copy of him.
Yeah.
And that's all because he's trying to be his brother. I love these just pairs of legs that are just standing around. Holy crap.
Whoa, this thing is way too tanky. Oh,
Decomposition suits.
What are you using for a shotgun right now?
Towards Sticky.
Is it a good one, or is it, like, okay?
It's alright.
Is it times 6, or...?
Times 10.
What?
Times 10. Ah. Está abierto. There you go.
Here, did you want to try mine? And I'll take yours.
Yep.
Just finish clearing out these. Wow, she lifted the frozen guy into the air. What the hell?
Oh wow, I don't even have...
There you go. What's yours like compared to mine? I threw mine on the ground right here.
All hours of the
Wow.
day and night. Kind of a nightmare, honestly.
Everything but the mag is worse. Mine does slightly more damage, I guess, technically.
Oh, it's times 10.
Yep.
Oh,
it
but it
has 3
uses
shots.
2 ammo per shot.
Yep.
That's because it's double penetrating.
Yup.
Like I said, you can get triple ones as well.
Still really
high
good.
level.
The one that I have.
Yeah, but that one's super ammo efficient and super deadly. At least on this character.
Naya, where's the little one?
Probably finding trouble.
Finding trouble, or causing it. May the 6 storms protect you.
Oh, he's right. I should check on my apprentice.
Ava, are you still guarding the library?
Maya! Hey! Yes, I am definitely at the library.
I don't know how... I just realized, I don't know how Ava got past all these enemies without even being, like, caught.
She was stationed here, that's how.
Keeping Ava in one place is like holding on to Quicksilver.
That's why I took her in. Either she was gonna get herself killed, or maybe I could train her to,
The shotgun is actually...
Yeah, I don't think this one is nearly as good as the one I had. That one you just stick to... You put 2 shots on them and they just die.
Oh, why am I so fast?
Yeah, this one just does not have that instant killing power. This one you can stack more pellets, but they like this one is like 10 times 10. That one's like 28 times
Hell yeah, Vault Hunter.
something.
If you'd been around
9.
when the invasion started, we just might have held our own. Now ring the bell. I'm gonna need some iridium to get into the anchor hole.
It'll amp up my siren powers. On an extremely related note, how do you feel about grave robbing?
Robbing a human grave is on my bucket list.
Good. There's some iridium hidden in the cemetery. Something tells me Ava's already there. She'll help you out. I've never actually been inside the anchor hold. It's got iridium protections around it, but I think I can get around them. There's a passage in my book of ancient siren techniques. Gonna go grab it, since the library's unprotected,
I'm gonna get off.
and I'll catch up with you later.
You're gonna get off?
Alright,
I was gonna ask you if I could have that shotgun back, but it's okay. It's just a gun.
I'll give it back to you tomorrow or something. I'll see ya. Sorry.